One of the last things that Kaylee ever said to Jack D. You better pick up or I'll leave tonight with Murphy. Disclaimer notice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. All information in this video is not based on fact. It is all alleged, based upon my intuition, my opinion, what I believe my tarot cards are telling me. I encourage each and every one of you to do your own research, form your own opinions. After all, I'm just a blonde throwing cards. I am going to play you a clip here that I found with an interview with Steve G and family.
And I was just like, she's like, never.
Yeah.
Never. And I was
We're
like,
supposed to believe he just takes out 4 on his way to... It just seems like a
Over
huge...
what, custody of the dog? Like, there's just...
It wasn't all
Kaylee
that.
was leaving.
Kaylee was looking for every excuse for him to pick the phone up.
Yes.
To read those texts. Like, I
She
will
wanted
leave
him to
tonight
go.
with the dog if you don't pick up. That type of thing.
Aw, so cute. Okay, so I'm hoping to make this a quick video. But you know me and quick videos. We shall see. I want to look into these text messages that were sent to Jack, the phone calls and the text messages just before the homicides occurred. And for whatever reason, Kaylee needed to talk to Jack D. And he wasn't answering his phone. He wasn't texting back. Kaylee was getting anxious to the point where she put out that little threat of, I'll leave tonight with the dog if you don't pick up. So what was that all about? That's what we're going to look into and dive into today. I'm not looking at about Jack D being a subject or suspect. Maybe I could talk right today. That would be nice, huh? So, let's just ask, what was the nature of Kaylee and Maddie trying so desperately to get a hold of Jack D moments before they were unalived? What was the reasoning that they were so desperate to get a hold of Jack D? What was the nature? Tell me about those texts. Five of Swords. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. The Chariot in the reverse. And the King of Wands in the reverse. Holy, you not. Boom. Who are the 2 characters in the deck that come up as perps? King of Wands and the King of Swords. In the reverse is somebody who's super, super angry. Let's get in. Let's look at this. Dead center is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Upset in the camp. This is very unhappy family. In this particular case, sometimes I see this as the household everybody at the residence at 1122 King Road, Queen Road, whatever you want to call it. And sometimes it is the fraternity, frat brothers. There was an upset in the camp. A breakdown, if you will. Okay? And there was something going on in that house. Okay, things were not kosher. Four of Swords. A little bit of manipulation here. Threatening to walk away. Threatening to leave. But with the Eight of Cups in reverse, it was an empty threat. She had no intentions on leaving with the dog that night. She just threw that out to get Jack's attention. Chariot in the reverse with the King of Wands in the reverse. The King of Wands in the reverse was going to make sure Kaylee went nowhere that night. Okay, I'm not making accusations. I'm just telling you what the cards are saying. I think we kind of, considering the question and the nature of the question, who the King of Wands is. I don't think I need to tell you. Let's look under the deck. The Fool in the reverse. That's foolish. But let's keep going. Justice. I shit you not. I shit you not. Ace of Swords. Murder weapon. Just saying. The Hierophant in the reverse. And the Hanged Man. Oh, snap. And I got these two cards mixed up. They should have been this way. Yeah, I put the Knight of Wands in the wrong position when I put them back. Okay, what do we have here? We have a split, a truth that came out that upset everything. Which makes me question, did Jack D even know that Kaylee was leaving soon? But there were words, upsetting words being spoken. And that Ace of Swords, like I said, it reminds me of somebody holding a knife. That like really rocked that house. Which we know, because we know what happened there. Shortly after that, right? That's right, dead center. That is an argument that really blew up. Now, the Fool with the Page of Swords. I've established that Kaylee was trying to be a little bit manipulative with Jack. She was trying whatever she needed to try to get him to pick up. Why was he not picking up? I think it goes back to the grub truck, which we will get either in this video or another video. But the Fool in the reverse. This is almost like innocence acting foolish without... I get the energy of she didn't realize that she was setting herself up when she did that. I think that she was expecting a different reaction than what she got. The Fool said also somebody that sets out on a different journey. A new journey, a new chapter. So, as a result of those texts also, there was manipulation. There was underhandedness. There was somebody on an ego trip. Now, with that said, with the research that I've done, and even out of Steve's mouth himself, Kaylee could be manipulative. She could be, when she wanted something, she could push her weight around. She could be a bully. So this feels like she was trying to bully Jack, and she took a gamble, and it was a foolish gamble out of desperation. But there was something told through the frat brothers, I believe, in my opinion, that really set things in motion. And then the text about Murphy was like, I'm hearing the point of no return. Because we got the justice card. Somebody was seeking justice. Their own justice. I mean, look at this. Somebody was seeking their own justice. You're not taking my dog. Just saying. Depending, I'll leave it up to you to trust your own intuition on who said you're not taking my dog. Okay? Not to throw it out who that was. But there was somebody, and if you look, take the word justice off of there, there's somebody with a sword. Somebody bound and determined to stop Kaylee from going anywhere. And somebody went against the rules to stop any forward progress. And the car, this is screaming at me. Because a certain somebody who lived across the street pretty much could just walk over there to 1122. Dressed, clad in black. Maybe unseen. In the night. Undetected. And if you think about it, somebody cared about that dog to make sure the dog was not harmed and locked away. Think about that one for a minute. Okay? Let me just interject something here because it's coming to me. If you think about Brian Koberger, why would he care about the dog so much? And don't you think the dog would really react negatively to Koberger if Koberger was the one in the house? Just something to ponder there for a minute. But I'm being really drawn to the feet here. I know, it's the Hierophant card, but I'm being drawn to the feet. What does that tell me? That tells me somebody on foot, not by car. Let me repeat that. Somebody on foot, not by car. And then we have the King of Wands in the reverse with the Hanged Man. The King of Wands in the reverse is somebody who's very, very angry, whose temper is flaring, who's saying, I sacrificed everything for you. I sacrificed. You left me hanging. And this is why I'm feeling like that Jack D may not have known all the details about Kaylee starting the new job. Kaylee, there's something there that Kaylee did not tell Jack. That in a drunken stupor, Maddie let the cat out of the bag with Adam, who was Jack's roommate. I could almost drop the mic there. But we have somebody who really did some introspection, who did some contemplating. And the more he contemplated, the more he hung there and tried to look at things from different perspectives, the angrier he got. Back to that little bit of manipulative move by Kaylee. That was probably a really foolish move. Because what I'm picking up is somebody was already pretty pissed off by this moment. Okay? And he felt he was left hanging, being abandoned, and not a happy camper. Oh my God. Then we got the tower moment. I shit you not. The explosion. The sudden reaction. The unexpected sudden reaction. Boom. So, still hasn't quite answered why the text messages. I'm feeling more like there was some, it may have to do with a truth. Come to think of it, that Ace of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Something was said that upset the apple cart, and Kaylee wanted to get it straightened out. I think there was an altercation, but we will look into that. I think that's going to be another video. The actual Grubhub stuff. Grubhub. Grub truck stuff. Okay. I think that is going to be... I'm going to save that for another video. Maybe the next one to follow this one up. Oh, by the way, any video suggestions, you have to go to my website to submit your video request, because they get lost in the comments. I forgot to mention that. Okay. Tell me more about what was going on surrounding Kaylee trying to get a hold of Jack that night, right before she passed. What was going on there? Right before Kaylee passed, and she was trying to get a hold of Jack. Dead center. Temperance. Now let me tell you what Temperance is about. A lot of people think, oh, it's that calm, cool, everything going smoothly. No. Temperance represents healing, yes. It represents balance and moderation. Why does it represent moderation and healing? Because there's something turbulent. She wanted to patch something up with Jack. Okay? She wanted to clear the air about something with Jack. There's the Hierophant in the reverse again. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Three of Swords. Yeah, there was something. Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Something went on. Kaylee wanted to fix something with Jack, because somebody broke some kind of commitment, or somebody went against the rules or something like that. And Kaylee was trying to get herself out of a bind. Here is being in a bind, being trapped in something, overthinking. Here is a release. Okay, so over something really upsetting, breaking some kind of rule or some kind of commitment or some kind of an agreement that has a higher level here, Kaylee was trying to get herself out of something, trying to fix, trying to do some kind of damage control. Okay? Because whatever was said was really hurtful to Jack. And there was like no winning at this. There was not feeling good about it. Okay? It's like whatever it was said really threw Jack for a loop. Okay? So Kaylee wanted to explain herself because I think Maddie ran her mouth. Remember Jack S. saying, they're going to get you for that. So there was something here. You know, I often saw I also see the Hierophant as the, quote, organization. But it's the head honcho. Whatever was said not only upset Jack, but there was other things said that, you know, upset somebody large and in charge. And with that is Six of Cups energy. But upset memory. Somebody was being obsessed also about the memories of what used to be. But let me just keep on going and pulling the cards. Knight of Cups in the reverse. There's my lover boy. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Holy shit. There's a Knight of Wands in the reverse. And then there's the Two of Cups. A contractual agreement, a friendship, romance. Two people that share emotions together. Right dead center, you know, there was the Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles. This is telling me Jack was rejecting Kaylee's peace offering. Jack was not going to accept or answer any type of communication. He was upset to the point of, you know, I just want to forget her. I'm going to forget the memories, forget everything here. Broken commitment. I'm kind of wondering also if there was something said to Adam in relation to Jack's part in a fraternity. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that out there. Oh, but this is Seven of Cups, not Six of Cups. My bad. So, something that was very elusive. Some kind of smoke screen. Something that was left confusing or disguised, an illusion, something. Things are not what they seem. Clarity. You know, there was something here. And that's probably going to have to be another reading. Because I could probably really dig into that. But, you know, somebody seeing, like, clarity coming to, or something being exposed that was upsetting a certain dynamic. And the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Somebody extremely emotional. Over this. So she was trying to get herself out of hot water because she knew that Jack was highly upset. She knew that he was hurt. And that anger came out in the form of aggression, allegedly speaking. Am I accusing him of the crime? No. I'm just saying there's aggressive behavior, aggressive thoughts, aggressive emotions. I mean, boiling. He was so hurt. He was beyond, this is somebody who is beyond hurt, that their pain, their heartache turns to anger. And this is saying this relationship with you does not feel good at all. This is a failed relationship. This is a failure, a relationship that does not feel very good. So, that's what she was trying to get a hold of Jack for. It wasn't, I'm not seeing anything here about, next to, this is all about Jack's emotions. I'm not seeing anything here necessarily of the intruder. Next to the Knight and King of Wands keep showing up. And this is showing here of somebody acting out of very, very impulsive. Act now, think later. Somebody was not thinking about their actions and their consequences. So this is passion and inferno, but not the kind of passion that you're thinking of. Passion can be positive passion, steamy, hot, or being passionate about something. And passion can also be aggression. And that's what I'm seeing here, guys. It feels like the whole reason why she was trying to desperately get a hold of Jack was, number one, about the head honcho, about something being exposed about the head honcho, the Hierophant over here, and trying to give some kind of peace offering, trying to smooth some ruffled feathers in order to get her and Maddie, I repeat, her and Maddie, out of a really negative situation. Because through some drunken stupor, they got themselves in a pickle here. And really upset Jack and somebody else too. Let me just ask one more question before I close this video. Okay? I want to ask if any of this I just want to ask if any of this contributed to her unaliving. And while I'm shuffling, another little tidbit, another little thing to ponder is that out of all the victims, and I think it was 1111 Tarot that brought this out. Well, 1111 True Crime. She's not doing tarot readings right at the moment. But she brought out of all the victims, Kaylee was the only one that was single. Because just 10 days prior is when her and Jack split up. And allegedly, it was supposed to be a mutual split, that they would share custody of Murphy, the dog. So something went south with that as well, with the dog. But could there be a little bit of envy of everybody else? Because everybody else had these sweet, loving relationships, and a perpetrator did not. Perpetrator feeling robbed. Perpetrator feeling kind of jealous of those people. Just something to think about. Okay. Let's... we're going to take a look at this. So I want to know what, if anything, this had to do with the unalivings. Information in these text messages. The Chariot. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. There's Temperance again, but in the reverse. Things not being balanced. No moderation. The Empress in the reverse. Those, to me, those are the victims. Eight of Cups. Interesting. Chariot. Moving forward with a plan. Totally unexpected, because this was somebody who was supposed to be a Knight of Pentacles, reliable. Turned upside down, not reliable, not stable. Totally out of control, no moderation. Totally out of control. Had an itinerary with the victims. And then kind of left the scene, literally walked away. I'm telling you, there were perp or perps on foot. There was somebody in a car, absolutely. But there's also somebody on foot. Modes of transportation. Someone on foot, someone in a car. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's guard was down because of the Knight of Pentacles, who's supposed to be dependable, who proved not to be, but their guard was down. And whoever came in the car was somebody that they knew also, so they didn't feel like that they had to be defensive. You know what I'm saying? High Priestess, secret being out. Secrets revealed that turned somebody upside down. Hanged Man in the reverse. Could not see things from different perspectives. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. There's the frat. And there's the Three of Swords again. This is the tragedy also. This is the household. I think in this reading, it's more of the household. The occupants, the victims, everything being turned upside down. Because somebody couldn't see things. Somebody had tunnel vision. Somebody had tunnel vision of rage, revenge, jealousy. Because somebody's secret was out. Somebody was portrayed as somebody not dependable, not honest. And And the reason why this happened so much, a reason why the door was unlocked, I feel, is because somebody also showed up in a car. Somebody that was trustworthy, that the girls thought was trustworthy, showed up. It doesn't even have to be a car in this instance, but somebody showed up. So their guard wasn't up. Their security wasn't up because they didn't feel that they needed it. Okay. And there, folks, is where I'm going to drop the mic.